Hey, good morning, everyone. The topic this morning is really relevant for our summers. I hope that you'll find it super relevant for you. And it's to do with purpose, finding purpose. It's not something we necessarily look at, I think, in as much detail as we need to in our general conversation with young people, is to look at basically what's the point? What's the point in anything? What's the point in anything that we've got them engaged in, our schooling system, any of the things that we're pushing for, to help them understand really what their motivation is. These questions are just essential to look at. So yeah, asking the big questions I think is really important. Why should they get up? Why should they get a job maybe? Why should they work harder? Why study this or that? There's a lot of that with teenagers, like what's the point? How's this subject ever going to be relevant? A lot of these things, they're kind of playthings for teens in schools. They like to kind of have these conversations together where they're like, when am I even going to learn? When am I even going to use algebra? There's tons of other stuff at school you could say is a lot less relevant actually than algebra for real life. But I think anyone should study anything that they love. A lot of us were just getting a degree, we're just using our minds, brains and minds, and proving to potential future employers that we could think and that we had the tenacity to get through a university degree. That's basically all it seems to show. So then it's really important for us as parents and educators to get to the bottom of some of these questions, to not be scared of asking these questions with teens, because it will really hold them back if we don't get to the bottom of some of this stuff. So it's great to be able to go there if you can. And otherwise you can borrow me to to go there on your behalf, or other people, bring in other people. It's so easy to be someone else with someone else's child. It's just totally profound to be an outside influence coming in who's trusted, build that bridge of communication. It's just it's complete playground for me, where for the parents it can be incredibly hard work, and that's true for each of us. So as parents also, maybe there might be questions like, why should they listen to us? Hang back a bit and start to ask questions like, would you like a suggestion? Would you like to hear my experience on that or not? And make sure that no is a completely acceptable response, and then be like, okay, fine, no worries, let me know if I can help further down the line. They want to step into that kind of independence, same as the rest of us do. Much prefer to solve our own problems and have someone else come in and try and solve them for us. And one key thing with purpose, it's not us motivating them. We want them to be able to motivate themselves. The goal for parents and for any educators is to empower motivation in our students, not to kind of have to stand over them or force them through it. Ironically, the best way to motivate your child is not to try and motivate them. At a certain stage, get off the ride. Time to create a bit of space, some time, the right atmosphere and culture to rebuild your relationship a bit, perhaps from coercion or from being that kind of parent that makes them or gets them to do stuff, into, okay, it's a bit more up to you. Maybe it's much more up to you what you're going to do. What's that going to be? And I'm not going to stand over you in judgment. I'm opening up as well to go, okay, you're 13 now, you're 14 now, 15 now. What do you think? What do you think? And it's not to put pressure on them. It's to really start to go, okay, this is fast becoming your life, not my life, to control and make into something that I want, even if it's for their benefit. Really, this is becoming your life. So like, how do you want to lead it? When you don't push them, then there can be no pushback. That's one thing. So if you're getting a lot of pushback, you're getting a lot of like increased laziness, you're getting like the opposite results to the ones that you want, even less responsibility being taken, even more immaturity being displayed, then let's try stopping pushing, leave a bit more of a blank space and go, okay, I don't know, what do you want to do? Get used to, as a parent, maybe not feeling so assured that you know exactly what your kid's going to be doing. That can be unsettling for some of us, that it's not so structured. And the key component here is conversation, is to be able to create a dynamic between you where it really is open. Like I said, you're not standing over them in judgment. Teens learning like why take action, why action is so much better than inactivity and passivity and just opting out. Setting intentions for each day, what I want to do this day, or what am I planning for tomorrow, and then structuring sleep times around that, having some self-imposed structures for teens, but this only comes from the space of being able to like get it wrong, and conversation and discussion with parents or other trusted adults to help guide, like a lifestyle that's genuinely satisfying. You know, even being more active socially. If they want to go all out with friends and see friends, great. Let's plan some stuff, get some dates in the diary, brilliant. Do that to the point where they've had enough of that, and then what? You know, then it begs another question that they don't only want to be with their friends or don't only want to be on their phone. What else is needed alongside these things that they enjoy? So listen, I hope that's been helpful around purpose. I would love to hear in the comments if anything I've said has really resonated with you. Also love to know if this is like intimidating for you to just think like, wow, what am I going to do for the next 2 months or next 6 weeks? Yeah, I'd love to hear that. Hope you're all really well and look forward to hearing from you all soon. All right, all the best for now. Bye.